Okay, this is Sean and Vincent doing our psych project. And could you tell us your name?
I'm Dylan.
And she's Dylan, okay.
So basically we're here today trying to figure out how the media influences people, but one of the things that we couldn't figure out is, does this start at a young age or is this something that starts at an older age? So we're here to try to find that out. If you were to buy a Barbie, would you want a pretty Barbie or an ugly Barbie?
I don't like Barbies. I used to like them.
Well, what do you like?
I like lots of stuffed animals and I like animals.
How do you feel about G.I. Joe?
Oh, I don't. They're okay. I like gymnastics cards instead.
Gymnastics cards instead? What's your favorite cartoon?
I have to go.
You have to go? Okay. Being, how do you feel that sex influences you in the media, specifically in advertising?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's everything. You can tell it's kind of subversive.
Would you say that, you know, a product that has a naked girl or a girl in skimpy clothing would be more likely to have guys buy it, or guys and as well as women?
Probably guys first, but women secondarily, because they want to be that person that's influencing the male, that has the power over the male. I want to be that sexy hot chick that gets all the guys, and I have the power, I have their money or whatever they have.
So does the status or looks of a spokesperson or model on a certain product, does that influence how you buy something, or would you be more or less likely?
Not myself, because I tend to look past things, but I know how people are influenced, so I think, yeah, the look of somebody who's a spokesperson, yeah, it's going to influence, definitely.
Great.
I think that desire starts out at a young age, or is it something, I guess, through the teenage years that's picked up?
No, not teenage years. I think it's influenced from the very beginning. Look at Barbie. Girl 7, 6 years old playing with Barbie. She's perfect. Everyone wants to be Barbie because then you get Ken, then you get the pink Corvette, you get the beach house. That it's plastic, but I mean it's all plastic, right?
Sex is money. It's Madison Avenue. It's out there. Pick up any publication. What the old saying, if it bleeds, it leads. If it's sex, it sells.
Has it increased since you were younger?
Of course. Hell, they never showed bras in a magazine when I was growing up. And now look at what they see on TV.
Do you think it's a positive or negative thing for our society?
It's negative. Think about it. All these voluptuous.
Why is that a problem, though?
It's a problem because it distracts. People don't think. They're distracted. Well, that's why. People are crazy. You ever see a heavy Barbie on an exercise machine? No, because the guys behind the green curtain, pay no attention to that guy behind the green curtain. They're calling the shots, and they know what sells. And T&A sells. That's tits and ass. And it sells. Sex sells.
You're more likely to buy a product if there's a pretty model on it?
Come on. It's a dumb question. I mean, of course.
So you said you used to work at a strip club. That's the epitome of sex selling. Do you think it's a positive or a negative environment?
Well, I'd have to say that it's a positive environment because, see, everyone's going to laugh at me right now, but it actually is a positive environment because it makes all these girls that are out, that are single moms, that are going through college by themselves, they make a lot of money. If you're giving legitimate lap dances, I mean, dude, you're going to make bank. You know, I mean, straight up, I mean, you're going to make bank. So I actually think, I mean, to answer your question, I think it's a positive environment.
As a bartender, you kind of have to sell the sexy side of yourself in order to make good tips most of the time, right?
Have you looked at me? No, there's no sex here. You know, I know a lot of bartenders in dive bars that are older, and it's not necessarily the sex that sells, it's more personality. There's a lot of other things that come to it.
It's the flirtatious personality.
Yeah, you have to have some kind of spunk in you and some kind of good smile, make sure people like you.
Allude to sex, but don't have it.
Yeah.
The Fanta commercial with the Fanta girls, that's my favorite right there. I started, seriously, the girls look nice, you know? And I started singing that song, go to the store, buy me a little Fanta.
What's the song? Sing it right.
Don't you wanna? Fanta. Hey, I like that. Hey, you gotta check those girls out, man. Those girls are real hot. Yeah, I like that. They got, those Tecate girls got nothing on those girls here.
And they're not even selling alcohol. I mean, it's
Yeah.
nothing but fucking soda.
Soda.
So with the beer commercial, you guys told us why, which one's your favorite. Does that make you want to drink the beer anymore?
Of course. I'll tell you this, if Newcastle, which is my drink of choice, if Newcastle had a very good-looking woman, well, it doesn't actually matter because I still drink a lot of it anyways, but if there was an even hotter chick like trying to sell Newcastle, I'd probably drink it more because sex does sell.
There's two different types of products, and it's the same product, but one of them is advertised with a hot girl, and the other one is just, regular type of advertising. Does that influence your purchase?
It does. Oh yeah, I'm looking at her ass and thinking, that's a nice ass.
So what about if we take a product like toothpaste, where, the advertising really doesn't affect how good the product actually is?
Sometimes I'll be thinking, shit, why is her ass hanging out and we're talking about toothpaste? But it may influence just because, you got a hottie to look at and you're thinking in the back of your mind, hottie, toothpaste, association, I think it could possibly work for insecure women, yeah, sure. I'm not offended by it, that's for sure.
Would you say that, I guess, this image is harmful to society, this image that, girls gotta be just like Barbie?
In my opinion, the image that being obese that's harmful to society. Okay, I'm serious though, but you know what I mean? We're trying to make it like obesity and overweightness is normal. It's not. It's unhealthy and it's not. I think that slim body should, I know it's wrong, whatever, but it should be implanted in the mind that, that's what our body's built to be. We're not supposed to be huge. It's not healthy.
So basically you're in favor of that type of advertising influencing, I guess, setting expectations for girls.
Yeah. I don't think little girls need to be thinking that they need to look sexy. I think they need to enjoy being little girls. And I think that once they turn, whatever that age, then they can start thinking about it. Little girls, it's not for them.
Would you be more persuaded to buy a product if there was a sexy half-dressed woman on it?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, and why?
Because there's a sexy half-naked woman on there.
Have you ever seen that? I think it's a Budweiser one where they just start going at it with each other. I think they're arguing over greater taste or less filling, but the point is all their clothes get ripped off. I'd probably say it's a negative influence because I think it's kind of objectifying women a little more than it should be, I guess, using it to sell money. But I don't know, because they're doing it to themselves, but I guess that's just the system we live in.
How would you say the role of females, I guess, influences advertising today?
Oh, huge.
Would you personally be more likely to buy a product if it had say like a girl in a bikini on it?
If I got to take her home, yes.
Do you have any kids, Nicholas?
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately, you have boys, girls, what do you got?
Girls.
Do you feel that the image of Barbie is negative?
I don't think it's negative at all. I think it gives them something to look forward to, something to strive for. There are too many kids these days who are just giving up. And I think, it's a big problem right now. And Barbie may be what's needed to get some of these girls on the right track.
I think a lot of, or not a lot, but some people would disagree in saying that it creates unrealistic, perhaps even unhealthy expectations for girls growing up in today's society. What do you think about that?
I think you're wrong. I think, if you have expectations, a lot of times you'll meet those expectations. If you don't have expectations, you're in trouble. And so you need something like that.
What about, would you say there's a limit to being able to take it any far? Would you say, you know, having an eating disorder to the point where you're trying to become like Barbie, would you say that's unhealthy?
Yes.
Thanks for helping us out today. I appreciate it.
That's it?